The Pelicans know their fans will be fired up for tonight's action. And as they came into the building, the players were plenty fired up themselves. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, improving NBA officiating has gone high-tech. Today, the NBA uses the proprietary game review system, which is broken down from double-digit camera angles. Analysts spend a day or two dissecting each game. And, Kevin, that data is used for evaluating, training, and communication with the teams.
Isn't that something? I mean, every day there's something new. Fascinating, fascinating stuff, DA. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Walker is out on the wing with LeBron. Davis is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Russell in at the 1. And for the Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Nance. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's McCollum. And it's Richardson in at the 2.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Russell with it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Richardson dishes to Nance. Here's Ingram. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Passes it to Walker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't go for it. Last outing for the Pelicans. It was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Takes the 13-footer. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. James with it. He's picked up by Nance. It's good.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
McCollum against Russell. And the basket by McCollum.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Walker. The pass to Davis. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign. And looking at Anthony Davis, a huge part of this team.
Sure is. I mean, along with every team he's been on. This is a superstar player. I mean, no question about that. He can headline a roster full of superstars. Not much on the floor that AD can't do.
That one misses for Davis.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
Here's LeBron following the basket by C.J. McCollum. James with it, now defended by McCollum. And he gets it to go. LeBron's got his second bucket of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Valanciunas. Richardson outside. Back to Valanciunas. Off target from outside. Clark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years, leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year one of the King in L.A. as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during this time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. And I'm sure they want this season to be different.
Here's Richardson after the basket by the Lakers. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw tonight.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
One shot.
Nance, no good on the free throw. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening game that really stands out in your mind?
Back in '95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins, and the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
Here's Richardson, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Ingram outside. Got it. Good job in the low post.
You know, you look at Ingram, and he's slight of build, and some folks question whether he could be an effective inside scorer in the NBA with every bucket like that. Those questions are being answered.
The kick out to Walker, beyond the arc. Back to James, takes the three, hands it from downtown. James has got his third basket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Connects from three-point range.
Boy, Richardson has great range and is a knockdown shooter from deep.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Walker finds Vanderbilt. Trying to get open is Davis. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
A huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Richardson outside. Pass to Ingram. New Orleans moving it around. And a wide open look for McCollum from outside off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 6. Russell with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Russell against Ingram. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
New Orleans shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Vanderbilt. Out to Russell. The tray. No good. Shot missing. And New Orleans will come the other way. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Yeah, last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Here's Vanderbilt. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket, and the Lakers turn it over again.
And they were in the top 10 in field goal percentage really felt their players understood the value of a good shot, and the unselfishness was kind of contagious.
Greg, you brought up their fast break points. Their offensive system was all about tempo, never taking a break, wearing down the other team. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. But those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by them.
Out the stats for Anthony Davis. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 23 points a game, 10 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
And it's a big asset for this team. I mean, he blocks out on the defensive glass, and then he keeps balls alive at the offensive end.
Now, here's Richardson. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Hachimura, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific deny.
A good look from McCollum. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 6 points for C.J. McCollum. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. James outside. Back to Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
This is his first free throw of the game.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Now here's Ingram. He has 5. Jones finds Hayes. Now here's Ingram over Beasley. And Ingram the bucket on the assist by Hayes. Ingram's got 7 points.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Beasley outside. And Davis now top of the key. Russell against McCollum. 5 on the clock. No good from outside. For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Ingram against Hachimura. And slam dunk by Ingram.
So easy to see just how dangerous Ingram is in the pick and roll. I mean, the size, long arms, shooting, ball handling. The defense is in trouble when he's pick and rolling.
And that one's good. James.
monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Outside, Jones to the wing on the left. McCollum kicks to Ingram. High post try, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Ingram's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans. So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Both teams will make substitutions. That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. Pelicans ball.
Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Outside, Jones. Ingram outside. From outside the arc. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Warriors. Schroeder kicks to Hachimura. Outside, Davis. Bounce pass, Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Schroeder passes to Hachimura. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by New Orleans. Tries from 16, and it's good off the back rim and in. Davis has got his third bucket of the night.
You know, with as much damage as Davis does inside, you know, AD is able to find plenty of opportunities from the mid-range, too.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ball's knocked loose. It's Ingram on the wing. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Now here's Hayes, following the miss by Anthony Davis. And that one, good. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And that one's good by Davis.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Ingram passes to Alvarado. Now Jones. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Passes to James. Hachimura down low. Hayes on him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
Line for 2.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And he can't hit the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Here's Jones. Rebound the Lakers.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Hernan Gomez against Schroeder. Now the pass to Reeves. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. The baseline jam. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Ingram kicks to Hayes. And he comes up with the deuce.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in.
At the line for 1.
1 shot.
Lakers trail by 3. 19 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Schroeder. An 11-point game for him in the win against Golden State. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Nice dribble move that time by Schroeder. He's got a little bit of playground in his game. Most guys do, though.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Pelicans. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here's McCollum. He's coming off a 25-point game against Golden State. So for the Lakers right now, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Russell. And it's Reeves in at the 3 spot. Here's Murphy. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Russell. Pass to Reeves. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Pass to Bamba. Shot clock at 5. That one, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Outside, Walker. Pulls up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
Well, I like the mindset of Richardson here, not settling for the jump shot.
McCollum against Russell. For 3. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got 7 points in the game. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
In addition to that, how about the mid-range action we've seen from this group? Utilizing the jump shot to get them started in the right manner in this one.
And he makes the first. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And it's tied up with that one.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Passes it to Murphy. New Orleans moving it around. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Vanderbilt with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Walker taking his time here over Richardson. Here's Vanderbilt. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Richardson. 5 points in the game. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. McCollum's got 9.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Oftentimes, Clark, with Jarrett Vanderbilt, his impact isn't reflected in the box score.
Yeah, you know, that's a good point, Kevin. He puts up solid rebounding numbers, but I think it's his defense, which is his greatest attribute. He's a lockdown defender, and he's a high-energy hustle guy who plays with a lot of edge and tenacity. That has value on just about any team.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And yeah, how about this team also following up their shots, getting those offensive boards, also a key for their success.
And that one misses.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
New Orleans in the lead. McCollum passes to Richardson. Back to McCollum. Nance against Vanderbilt. And Nance kicks to McCollum. Clock at 4. Another one falls for New Orleans.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Valanciunas against Davis. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight, and their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
And here's McCollum for 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Los Angeles calls timeout. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
He continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
So it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 7. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. 6 on the shot clock, and here's Walker outside. Good on the three-point shot. Walker's got 5 now.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4, or the 5. James changes games with his passing ability.
Here's Jones. He has 5. Back to Richardson. Rejected by Walker, and he gets it back. Nance. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
There's Russell with the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jones looking for an opening. And Davis sends it back. Walker with it. Russell dishes to Walker. Kicks it to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. He's got 11.
I think this particular play hinges on Davis's shooting ability. But you've got to set him up right, and the basket is virtually guaranteed if you do.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Pelicans leading by 4. Jones, the pass to Nance. Richardson outside. New Orleans moving it around. Here's McCollum. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Vanderbilt against Jones. Back to Russell. And stolen by Richardson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Walker.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Jones against LeBron. Back to Richardson. Kicks it out to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And he's now made 3 three-pointers here in the second, starting to get it going.
LeBron against Jones. James dishes to Walker. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Assisted.
13 points for Davis.
Boy, AD showing you how strong and willing he is, because that was a difficult bucket there.
Richardson kicks to Jones. Vanderbilt against Nance. Here's Richardson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richardson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Richardson, he's a physical guard now. This guy's got good strength, and he powers through physical contact and capitalizes there.
Here's LeBron. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Richardson the pass to Nance. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Walker against Richardson. Here's Davis. Lays it up off the glass. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot's good. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
No holding Valanciunas back there. He gets physical and gets through the contact.
Davis, the pass to Russell. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
McCollum kicks to Jones. It's McCollum on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Nance. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that. One to go with all the contact.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line earlier.
Larry Nance Jr. at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 7.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Nance against James. Again, the Lakers.
LeBron James.
No question, James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
2 minutes.
Now here's Ingram. 17 points for him last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them. After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 2018.
New Orleans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Beasley's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the second quarter. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Now here's James. 14 points for him. Beasley. And the rebound goes to Murphy. New Orleans has gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. And that one's good. Ingram.
Virtually unfair. Actually, I'd say it is unfair for a 6'9" guy like Ingram to handle the pumpkin like that.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. James, the pass to Hachimura. The offensive rebound. Good on the shot.
LeBron James.
James has got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, James came into the league in 2003, and despite that fact, he still plays the game with the desire and zest of a rookie. Still scrapping for offensive boards on occasion.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. C.J. McCollum was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 19 points and 2 assists. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. Kenny, your thoughts, how the Pelicans are playing?
Well, they made a concerted effort to get out on the fast break. Dunks, alley-oops, run the lanes at every opportunity, and it's wearing the defense down.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Hard to feel happy when your opponent's shooting only 60%. You're going to have to make things harder for those guys defensively. Force them out their comfort zone. Contest every shot.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so